Hello everyone, wishing you a day filled with joy and continued success in your gardening passion. In today's video, I will share with you a fairly simple method of propagating roses. With an easy-to-follow process that helps the cuttings maintain freshness, limit fungal diseases, and create favorable conditions for the formation of new roots. If you love roses and want to create healthy rose plants from your favorite varieties, please follow the detailed steps in this video. First, we need to prepare a favorite rose cutting that is free from pests and diseases, has no mechanical damage, and is of moderate maturity. Cuttings that are too young tend to lose water and rot easily, while those that are too old are difficult to root. After selecting a suitable cutting, proceed to cut off all the leaves and thorns on the stem. Removing the leaves helps reduce water loss, preventing the cutting from wilting while waiting for root formation. Next, trim the flower stem to about 20 centimeters. This is the appropriate length to help the stem retain its vitality while still being easy to care for in the cutting environment. At the same time, we also cut off any damaged or weak petals. This allows the plant to concentrate all its nutrients on developing new roots. After preparing the rose stem, we begin creating a natural treatment solution. Take 3 cloves of fresh garlic, peel off the outer layer, and chop them finely. Garlic has long been used by many gardeners because it contains compounds that can help limit the growth of some harmful fungi and bacteria on the cut surface of the cutting. Put the chopped garlic into a clean plastic cup, then pour in about 500 milliliters of clean water. Next, add a small spoonful of glucose to the garlic water. Glucose is an easily absorbed energy source, often used to support the metabolic processes of plant cells. When properly diluted, glucose can help cuttings maintain vitality better in the initial stage before new roots form. Stir the mixture well to ensure all ingredients are completely dissolved in the water. Then, gently place the rose cutting into the cup of garlic and glucose solution and soak for about 15 minutes. While waiting, prepare the second ingredient, A ripe apple. Take a naturally ripened apple, wash it, and cut off about 60 grams of its flesh. From this apple, cut a small piece about 3 by 3 centimeters in size. Use a small knife to make a hole in the center of the apple piece, just large enough to fit the diameter of the rose cutting. This apple piece will be used in the next step to retain moisture at the base of the cutting. The remaining apple is chopped and added directly to the prepared garlic and glucose solution. Apples contain various natural sugars and trace minerals, contributing to a favorable environment for cuttings in the initial stage. Gently stir the mixture to allow the nutrients in the apple to gradually dissolve into the water. Let the mixture sit for another 15 minutes to allow the ingredients time to blend. Once the processing time is complete, remove the rose cuttings from the mixture. Use a thin cloth or sieve to remove all the garlic and apple pulp, keeping only the clear liquid. This will be used to maintain the moisture of the cutting substrate during the first few days. Next, prepare a clean plastic cup. Fill about 1/4 of the cup with cleaned river sand. Insert the treated rose cutting through the small hole made in the center of the apple slice. Then place the entire apple slice and cutting in the center of the cup of sand. Continue adding river sand until the cup is full. When adding sand, handle it gently to avoid displacing the cutting. Gently press the sand around the cutting to secure it. Once everything is stable, slowly pour the apple, garlic, and glucose solution into the cup, enough to moisten the substrate. Do not overfill, as excessive moisture can increase the risk of root rot. The next step is to create a stable, moist environment for the cutting. Use a clean plastic bag or a clear plastic cup to cover the cutting. This covering will help maintain humidity around the cutting, limiting water loss before roots form. Then, place the cutting in a cool, well-lit area, away from strong winds and absolutely not in direct midday sun. During this time, simply monitor the moisture level of the substrate and maintain a stable environment. If the sand starts to dry out, you can add a small amount of water to maintain the necessary moisture. After about 10 days of proper care, the results become very clear. From the dormant buds on the stem, lush green shoots gradually emerge and grow healthily. This is a sign that the cutting is still maintaining good vitality and is beginning to adapt to the new environment. Observing the base of the cutting closely, we can see many ivory-white young roots appearing around it. These plump, healthy new roots are the most encouraging sign for any rose lover. Once the root system has developed relatively stably, the cutting is ready to be transferred to a pot. River sand is a popular choice for cuttings because of its good drainage, preventing root rot and promoting root development. Dear friends, propagating roses is not just a simple gardening task, but also brings a lot of joy and relaxation. From just one favorite cutting, with patience and meticulous daily care, we can create a new, healthy plant that continues to bloom beautifully in our garden. At this point, prepare a pot with good drainage. Gently remove the plant from the cup to avoid damaging the delicate young roots. Use treated coconut fiber as the new planting medium. Coconut fiber retains moisture well, but still ensures good aeration for the roots, helping the plant quickly adapt after repotting. After planting, water lightly with just enough water and place the plant in a location with soft light for the first few days. Hopefully, the information shared in today's video will give you another interesting method to experiment with and improve your success rate when propagating roses at home. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with your gardening friends, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more rose care and propagation tips and other ornamental plant information in future videos. Thank you for watching. Wishing you all a lush, vibrant garden overflowing with flowers and much success in your passion for gardening. See you in the next videos.